The Witcher Season 2 is on its way. We're in for another season of brutal showdowns, potentially some slightly confusing chronology, and all the steamy bath sequences with hot Superman Legolas you could ever want. We've got the news on what's going on with Geralt, Yen, Ciri, and possibly a new Witcher headed your way. So, first things first, the show is called The Witcher, so what exactly is going on with old Geralt of Rivia? Well, when last we saw him, he'd had a bad run-in with some ghouls, but finally found Ciri. Presumably, Season 2 picks up from there and shows us Ciri bonding with Geralt. Now, anyone who's played the games or has read the books knows that Ciri basically becomes Geralt's surrogate daughter. While that's pretty cool, it's easy to imagine that there will be some growing pains before Geralt goes from White Wolf to Dad of the Year. This fits with what the showrunners have said about Geralt's arc in Season 1. While die-hard fans of the series loved Henry Cavill's pitch-perfect use of 3,000 times in the series, some reviewers felt the character was a bit one-note. Both Cavill and the powers that be behind The Witcher have been avidly reading Reddit and every review they could get their hands on to give viewers exactly what they want in Season 2. So I'd expect a slightly more emotional arc for Geralt that doesn't culminate in him being passed out for most of the season finale. It also seems like we'll see Geralt return home to Kaer Morhen with Ciri. This means that we'll get to see the headquarters of the Witchers and maybe some flashbacks about how Geralt got to be the lovable grouch we all know today. I expect a montage where Ciri has to train with quick cuts that show Geralt doing the same training routines. Would it be too much to have Johnny Lawrence from Cobra Kai as one of Geralt's teachers? You gotta admit, strike first, strike hard, no mercy is pretty much how Geralt fights. The most important update we've gotten on Geralt in Season 2 is his new armor. It basically looks like his old armor, but with abs. To be completely honest, it is a bit reminiscent of those Joel Schumacher Batman and Robin costumes, but I kinda dig it. Perhaps the secret ingredient to pulling it off is to look so tough that no one would dare make fun of you. Frankly, as long as Henry Cavill doesn't have a CGI upper lip again, I am game for anything. Now that we've got a decent idea of what Geralt and Ciri might be up to as the ultimate father-daughter monster-slaying duo, we need to take a look at our other POV character, Yennefer. In Season 1, she had quite the arc. She started the season as a miserable hunchback, but got an epic magical glow-up at the price of her fertility. At the time, she was like, it's all good, I don't need no baby. But then later on in the season, she was like, apparently all I want is a baby. After a few failed attempts to get dragons and genies to heal her and a passionate affair with Geralt, it seemed like all hope was lost. Of course, the last thing said in the season was Ciri wondering who is Yennefer due to a vision she'd had. So yeah, looks like Yen, Geralt, and Ciri are gonna be the weirdest fantasy family unit since the Lannisters from Game of Thrones. The last thing we saw Yen do was put all other magic users in the world to shame with an epic fire display that even Gandalf would have been jealous of. After she Daenerys Targaryen'd an entire army, it looks like Yen will likely be out of it for a while. The official Witcher page posted a cryptic poem. She used her full might and the battlefield burned. Then she vanished from sight, but Yen will return. It also showed a picture of her in chains, meaning some might be a little frightened of how powerful Yen's firebombing was. Will Geralt be forced to save her? We know that she's destined to meet up with him and Ciri, so there is a good chance he'll be on his way. If you thought Season 1 didn't have enough Witchers for you, you're in good luck. The second season will feature fan favorites game fans will love, like Peaky Blinders' Paul Bullion as Lambert and Victoria Prettyboy Basil Eidenbenz as Eskel. For those of you hoping that Mark Hamill would be playing Vesemir, I have some bad news. He won't be joining the fantasy series as Geralt's old mentor, but don't throw Season 2 over your shoulder like your long-lost lightsaber just yet. They did hire Killing Eve's Kim Bodnia, who is pretty awesome. I think you'll be pleased. These Witchers are reportedly going to join in on a huge battle sequence at Kaer Morhen. I have not been getting enough huge battle sequences in my life, so I'm super excited about this. Well, as long as they light it, unlike that squinty time we all had trying to figure out what was going on during the Battle of Winterfell. If those aren't enough Witchers for you, just you wait. Netflix has announced not one, but 2 spin-offs for the highly successful series. One will be an animated series called The Witcher: Night of the Wolf, which will actually introduce us to Vesemir. The other is a spin-off called The Witcher: Blood Origin, which will apparently show us the origins of the first Witcher. So if you're sad that there's not enough of The Witcher in your life right now, that won't last forever. Download the Gwent game on your phone, play Toss a Coin for the 10,000th time, and wait for Netflix to bombard you with Witcher goodness like you're an elf army and new seasons are Yennefer's fire. There you have it, everything you need to know about The Witcher Season 2. What do you think is going to happen? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to toss a like to your favorite YouTube channel and subscribe for more from CBR.